weeknights at 6 and 10.
I don't really know where Ellen wants him. She's got like a ton out in the garage at the center speaking.
Oh, she does? Well, I'll bring him out there in the garage then, because this is going to be too heavy for you now.
Nah, that's cool. Evan he can do it. You know, I'm gonna go get Ellen, because I know she'd want to thank you.
No, don't even bother, because Franny sent these over. So she should thank Franny.
Okay.
Come to think of it, I should probably donate a couple of my old textbooks to the center.
Can't believe you're gonna graduate tomorrow.
I know, I'm having trouble believing it myself.
Do you want a soda?
No, don't go to any trouble.
It's no trouble. I keep thinking about when you were here before, you know, the first time you brought those books over and you had a soda then.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. When before I rang the door.
You were?
Yep.
Well, I'll go get him.
Okay. It's not going to be as easy as I thought working with Courtney every day at the yacht club and Evan dropping by all the time. Got to keep reminding myself that he's been good for her. He helped her in ways I never did, and she seems happy.
Want ginger ale or orange?
Ginger ale, please.
Good, I wanted the orange.
Courtney, are you home? Hey.
You're upset because I told Valerie about my feelings for you.
No, Ned, I'm not upset. It's just that I don't see the point. I mean, after all, we decided the only way we can continue working together is if we did put our feelings aside.
You know we're husband and wife in name only. Over the years, trying to do what's best for our daughter, we formed a very strong friendship. And it's because we're friends that I wanted to be honest with her.
Yes, I can understand that.
Then I'll tell you something else. She said she was very happy for me, only sorry that we both agreed we couldn't go any further with our feelings.
Hi! Thought I'd take a quick swim. I'm not interrupting anything here, am
I? Sorry, I didn't mean for my toast to put such a damper on the party.
Oh, Margot, it was a beautiful toast. And it was something that really needed to be said. After all, we are family. No matter how much maybe one of us may have tried or may still want to try to deny it.
The Emmy Award winning As the World Turns.
My father, Louis Rich, started his company in 1921. He believed in hard work and patience. When it came to turkey, he decided the best way to cook it was slowly, very slowly. Once we tasted his turkey, none of us minded the wait.
At Louis Rich, we still believe the right way to get moist, tender turkey is to slow roast it, which may be why Louis Rich sells more turkey cold cuts than anyone else in America. Slow roasted like you would if you had the time.
Get set to win fast at American Family. I'll be awarding millions of dollars. One prize after another, up to $10 million, starting just weeks from now. Enter fast, win fast, and you can be an instant millionaire next month. Get rich. Up to $10 million rich at American Family. The sweepstakes that's going to pay off fast. The only one with my picture. Look for my picture, enter, win, and next month I'll be saying, you're a millionaire.
Imagine a pillowy cushion of softness with every step you take. Dr. Scholl's 2-layer air pillow insoles. 1 layer for shock, 1 for comfort. Dr. Scholl's. You'll feel better when the doctor is in.
Big odors lurk in small places. Big odors linger in small places. Concentrated Airwick Stick-Up stop big odors in small places. Airwick Stick-Up.
Dieters have different needs, so Atwt created different formulas. My appetite was huge until I could reach maximum strength.
I'd lose my willpower after 3 until I found Late.
I'd eat all day without Accutrim 16-hour.
Accutrim, one is right for you.
Do you get diarrhea, too?
Yes, I do get diarrhea. And what I take is kaopectate. I have no time to be sick. Kaopectate stops the symptoms fast. It gets rid of the diarrhea. Kaopectate works every time.
It's about deceiving Nick.
He's got to see her in person. It's got to be love at first sight.
It's about getting rid of Mindy.
You don't scare me, Alexandra.
I don't suppose I do. You have other reasons to be afraid.
It's about the other woman.
Eve.
On Guiding Light, it's all about Eve.
Comedy that's going to make you blush. Grapevine premiering June 15th.
Thanks for dinner. But next time I'm taking you out.
How long do you plan to stay this time?
Oh, I'm not sure. A couple of days. Depends on Debbie. Valerie's going to call me and tell me when the doctor thinks I should come back.
Hi there.
Hey. Hello.
Hi, Hutch.
How you doing, Ned?
What brings you here tonight?
I'm here to sell tickets.
Tickets?
Yes.
What's this?
You buy some? I've got like 20 million.
They're for Romeo and Juliet. Her place is doing at school, yeah. From the rehearsals I've seen, it's going to be a really good show.
I'll take a couple if you'll go with me.
I'd love to. Okay.
$20.
$20.
$20?
Ooh, you got a 50? No.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing you perform.
Oh, well, it's just a fat old nurse. I'm sure it's nothing what you've seen in New York.
No, I've learned that there's plenty of good talent outside of New York.
Hutch, is your daddy going to the play? I know how much he loves Shakespeare.
Well, I'm not sure. He has to have a meeting with Hannah's pastor about getting an annulment.
Yeah, he told me about that. I'm glad he's dealing with all that.
Well, I only wish he could have done it a little bit sooner so he would have been free to marry my mom, but...
Oh, well, we gotta go. I got tons of tickets to sell.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Thanks for thinking of us. Good night. Oh, I keep meaning to tell you. I very secretly told Woody that I was writing the new Amber D'Amour novel.
Good.
Yes.
How'd he take it?
Well, he was very supportive about it. You know, it's not his cup of tea, that kind of writing, but he thought it was wonderful.
I have a feeling that he'd think that anything you did was wonderful.
What do you mean by that?
I've seen how he looks at you. Obviously, he has some of the same feelings for you that I do.
Well, I've certainly done nothing to encourage that.
Why? Because he's married?
No. Because I don't have the same kind of feelings for him that I have for...
Oh, what do we have here? Apples and cheese. Sounds good. Any interesting mail?
Yes. Mother sent this all the way from Zurich, but since it's addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Holden Snyder, I figured I had to wait for you to open it. Well, open the rest of it.
Wonder what it is.
I don't know. Can I open it?
Open it.
Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at this little sweet thing. Wait, the letter.
Read it.
Dear Lillian Holden, Jade and I were walking around Zurich when I spotted this baby cup and saucer in the window of a charming little antique shop. It reminded me of the one you had, Lily, when you were a baby. I hope in some small way I can be part of your happiness now, even though I'm thousands of miles away. You're both in my thoughts and in my heart always. Much love, Mother. That was really sweet of him. Look at this beautiful little thing. Okay, we have to put this in the nursery.
I think we should keep it in here to remind us of all that we have to look forward to.
That's a lovely idea.
Only one little problem, though.
What?
We're going to have to go scouring all the other antique shops to find 5 other ones for all the other little Snyders.
We have plenty of time for that.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Hey, Ellie, what's up?
Is Lily around? I need to talk to her.
Yeah, she's here. I hope you're calling to tell us that the trip's off.
Bite your tongue. Hello? What's going on?
How'd you like to go to Denver in style?
What do you mean?
Oh, my wonderful, thoughtful husband has just offered us the Walsh jet to take to Denver to see Ms. Mansfield.
Remember, I don't want Connor or Evan to know.
He doesn't want Connor and Evan to know.
All right, I won't tell him. Well, thank Kirk very, very much. And when are we leaving? Fine. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Kirk is flying Ellie and I to Denver in the Walsh jet.
What time are you leaving?
9:30.
I'm taking off work tomorrow to drive you to the airport. But first we have to go by and say goodbye to Mama.
And I want to say goodbye to Ivo.
No problem. As long as you're all mine tonight.
All right, Mama said Cal is on his way over with the boys, but they stopped off to get some ice cream, so they'll be a little late. There's no coffee, Tom. Come on, help me.
Right back.
They seem to have a nice marriage.
Oh, yes. But they have certainly had some rough times. But you see, they stuck it out, and it's made their marriage even stronger. Scott, I don't know anything about you, really. Not anything. Now, you said to me once that you'd never been in love. Is that true? Never in love?
Never?
Oh.
Never. I guess Tom had better role models there, too.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Please, you must not apologize anymore to me about anything. Is that understood?
Okay.
Okay.
I should tell you that Margot asked me before about Uncle Thomas's estate.
I hope you didn't say anything.
Oh, don't you remember? Back at Lake Forest, I said that would be our little secret.
Thank you. Just last night, Tom asked me the same thing, and I told him I did not want to talk about it, and so thank goodness he didn't press me about it.
Margot will be following me with the coffee. Just the cream and sugar.
Look, if you two will excuse me for a minute, I'm going to go freshen up.
Well, Tom, this is pretty awkward, isn't it?
Probably the understatement of the year. However, I thought perhaps we could help each other out.
Really? How could I help you?
Well, something bothers me. From what I've heard, I can't understand why your father would will anything to my mom. What's even stranger is why he would will his brother's estate to my mom. I thought you could probably tell me why. Maybe also help me answer some other questions I've had since my mom first told me about you.
The power of gold is the power to clean. New power line from Eureka. 8 big amps of power, 8 amps to clean down here, clear through to the dirt. Attachments on board to clean anywhere, here, there. And what it picks up, it keeps here. Yes, the power of gold is the power to clean. Great power, great price. New power line from Eureka.
Real Italian, look at what we got.
Hamburger Helper, zesty Italian and cheesy Italian.
2 great flavors that really hit the spot.
Mix your hamburger with real Italian pasta, tangy tomato sauce, and authentic seasoning.
Just to take a bite, you're gonna like them both a lot. Hamburger Helper makes a great Italian meal.
And try Skillet Chicken Helper, a great chicken dinner in 20 minutes.
Mr. Crunch.
Mr. Munch.
Watch how one of the tastiest snacks ever was born. Crunch and Munch.
Let's try buttery toffee melted over popcorn.
Let's add peanuts. Delicious. Let's call it Crunch.
And Munch.
Crunch and Munch, the crunchy munchy discovery.
Here's a sweet idea for breakfast.
Try Sunsweet prune juice for a change.
It's naturally sweet and delicious.
Sunsweet prune juice adds no sugar.
It's perfect just the way it is.
Remind you of anyone?
Not really.
Don't just dream about being a millionaire in the American Family Sweepstakes. When you see my picture in your mail, be sure to enter. Marjorie Godzik did. Guess whose dream came true?
I'm set for life.
Your dreams can come true, too. Next month, you, a millionaire, that fast. $1 million, $10 million, millions of dollars, all guaranteed to be awarded starting just weeks from now. How about $10 million all for you? Don't just dream about it. Enter today.
Watching CBS this morning. It's a breakfast for your head. Bye, Cal. And give Mom a big kiss for me. Bye. 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 Okay. Let me see what happened over at Grandma Lila's. Oh, he got ice cream all over his face. So no, I gotta take you up to the bath with your brother. Come here. Come on.
Well, I'm going to give Adam and Casey some time with their family.
Well, hey, listen, your family, too. You're more than welcome to stay.
Well, thanks, but I really got to go. It's been a long day.
All right, well, don't be a stranger.
Oh, I'll get that. I'll get it.
Luke. I'm so glad you came by.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, well, hey.
Okay, say goodbye to Tom for me.
Sure, I will. Okay, take care of yourself.
I'm here. No, Cal just left Lila.
Thank you so much for doing this. It was wonderful. Well, I'm just glad you could come. I am, too. I don't know how wonderful Tom thinks it is, but I'm just so glad he has you to help him through this.
Well, I just wish that Scott had someone to help him through it, too. It's just a bit odd. He's such a good-looking, interesting guy. He's not married. He's not attached to anyone. It's just...
Oh, I feel like I'm to blame for that because my marriage to John was so awful and so bitter. John never got remarried, and that's probably why Scott feels that way.
I'm
Yes,
sure
it
it's
is.
not. Hey,
Well, I'll tell you what, I think Nana better go or she's going to keep these babies up all night long.
So thank you both so much for everything that you did. I really appreciate it. Where's my purse? Oh, dear.
Mom,
Get my
listen,
keys, but...
why don't you spend the night? You didn't get an opportunity to spend much time with your grandsons tonight.
Oh, gee, I'd really love to if it's okay. You mind?
It's okay. It's okay.
Evan tells me that you're majoring in psychology.
yeah, I really like the idea of helping other people, you know, the way they've helped me deal with my problems. You know, I'm going to be working at the center this summer. Franny set it up, Andy's sister, because she's a child psychologist there.
Well, I was so happy to be able to speak to Dr. Dixon's son again. We only met briefly at Walsh. He seems like such a nice young man.
Oh, yeah, Andy's terrific.
And so handsome. And very good family.
Yeah, the Hugheses are the best.
You must be very close to that family. I mean, Ellen was showing me some photographs of a wedding at their house that you were in last summer.
Right, Franny's the psychologist. She dated my brother and kind of took me under my wing, her wing, when I first came to town.
And you and Andy will be working together this summer.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to go see if they need some help with those boxes.
Oh, no. I'm sure they can manage. Sean is the only family you have, isn't he?
Yeah.
You must miss him terribly.
Well, I do, but, you know, I go out there for Christmas and for summer, you know, a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice. Will you be doing that this summer?
I haven't made plans. Evan's thinking about taking a couple of weeks off near the end of the summer and going with me.
Sorry we took so long, but Evan put everything in order for me in the garage.
Courtney and I have been having a very nice talk.
I'm glad. You know, it is a beautiful night. In fact, why don't we go for a ride, put the top down on the car?
I would love it. But I want to help Ellen with the dishes first.
Oh, just go. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, are you sure? Okay.
Maybe we can go back to Snyder Pond.
Great.
Good night, Mother.
Oh, darling, I had thought that we would talk more when you get back about finding an apartment.
Okay, we'll work it out in the morning.
Oh, hi, Andy.
I'm donating some of my old textbooks to the center. I wanted to know what time the band was coming by tomorrow. Oh, great. Okay. See you then. Bye.
Where's Meredith tonight, Andy?
Very subtle, Dad. She's at play rehearsal.
You know, if you're hungry, there's some pasta left.
No, thanks. That's okay.
We've been on a big pasta kick ever since we got back from Italy.
Sounds like you had a good time.
We had a wonderful time. So good, in fact, I hope we go back there on our honeymoon.
Back up. You set a date?
Well, we're talking about a Christmas wedding.
So you're going to graduate from college, Mandy?
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow. You made it. How about that?
I made it. I can't believe it myself sometimes. I was just thinking what we were doing a year ago. You and me and Lisa going up to Park Forest when Julie was there. keeping an eye on her. And then I got all tangled up with Aaron and Julie and made first of many mistakes that I'm still paying for.
Well, you know, we all made a lot of mistakes, but the important thing is to learn from them, right?
Well, I'm going to go. I've got some stuff to do.
Andy, thanks for stopping by. Sure. If you're not going to have any more macaroni, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello? Julie.
You want to say hello to Miss Seattle?
No, I don't. One of the things I'm
Oh,
working
he's
on with
fine.
Dr. Matthews is that I should just focus on my own problems and stop trying to solve everyone else's.
Oh.
But, Dad, will you tell Ivor to give her my best?
Right.
Sure.
All right, sure. See ya.
Good night, Andy.
Okay, but why did you call, Julie?
Lifesaver, son? Thanks, Dad. Lifesaver, son? Thanks, Dad. Lifesaver, son?
Thanks, Dad.
Lifesavers Candy has been making life delicious for 80 years. And we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Lifesavers Candy. Isn't life delicious?
When I got out into my own after college, you know, and I have to make my own decisions about what's a good deal and what's not a good deal, you get real suspicious because I thought, well, out in the big cities, nobody's a good businessman and everybody wants your money. And this is the first program that is straightforward. I think it's a good deal. I found this out through a friend. And I think there's something that hits down at my core that makes me feel good about that.
At last, Alpine Lace free and lean, fat-free and low cholesterol singles made with real cheese.
Fat-free? Like me? Beautiful.
New, free and lean.
America with Alpine Lace. You're on the right track if you imagine millions of dollars in your mailbox from American Family, the only sweepstakes with my picture. I'll start awarding giant prizes up to $10 million next month. Hurry! You can be next month's instant millionaire.
Over half a century of experience. The finest U.S. choice beef. Naturally aged. Specially trimmed. That's what it takes to earn the WD brand from Winn-Dixie, the beef people.
Okay, on the left. That's it. Smile. You're all related now. I know it's scary.
Aren't you glad you used Dial?
Hold it. No, don't go anywhere.
Don't you wish everybody did?
Take the picture.
Kids don't have to wear a fire hat or a big raincoat to turn on the Fisher-Price Fun Hydrant. In fact, they don't have to wear much at all. The Fisher-Price Fun Hydrant. 3 settings, 4 alarms, fun.
You can't change how you get clothes dirty. But with Whisk Power Scoop, you can clean them like never before. You see, oils from your body work like glue to lock dirt in. Most detergents can't get that tough, oily dirt all the way out. Whisk is the only detergent with an organic cleaning system that actually unlocks those oils to release the dirt. So your clothes are cleaner. They're not yellow or dingy. Try Whisk Power Scoop and change what you mean by clean.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Jessica's classroom becomes the crime scene.
Impossible.
When she matches wits with a jealous teacher.
Here is the challenge.
A race to find a campus killer. Murder, She Wrote. Then, Hollywood's hottest return to the theater to celebrate the best on stage. The greatest musicals, the biggest new shows. Glenn Close hosts the Tony Awards after Murder, She Wrote Sunday.
This is CBS.
Save $3 off all tickets on WREG TV3 Kicks 106 FM Family Night, Friday, June 12th at 7:30 at the all-new Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
The Insurance Mart attacks high prices in auto insurance. The Insurance Mart can now save you up to 50% on your car insurance. Call us right now and check out our low prices. Up to 50% savings. With 20 locations in Tennessee, the Insurance Mart is always close to home. Lamar Avenue, call 363-1050 or Collierville 854-5858. Call us for up to 50% savings.
It's the bedroom sale of your dreams now through May 30th at Bartlett Home Furnishings.
If you're an amateur athlete who enjoys the thrill of competition, get involved in Tennessee Sports Fest. An Olympic-style athletic event open to all ages, Tennessee Sports Fest is a great way to participate in any of 26 different sports. If your basketball, soccer, or softball team would like to participate, entry deadline for these team sports is May 29th. For more information on any sport, call 1-800-53-SPORT. Tennessee Sports Fest. Winning is participating.
Entertainment Tonight. Tonight after News 3 at 6.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
I hope Emma doesn't notice that I wore these clothes last night, Hike.
Oh, if she does, she won't say anything.
Oh, I love spending time with you at the pond.
Me too.
I don't think Courtney and Evan were too thrilled that we were there, though.
We got there first. Anyway, we should get going. We got a big day ahead of us.
Oh, Hutch.
Oh, what?
Oh, I wish I could feel like this all the time when I'm in your arms like this.
Tess, I don't know what to say to you when you say things like that to me.
Well, tell me you love me. I need to hear that.
I love you.
I love you.
Thought I proved that to you last night anyway.
Good morning.
Good morning, Emma.
Ooh, you look pretty. That outfit's almost as nice as the one you had on last night.
So do you have anything you'd like me to tell the kids at the center?
I trust you. I trust you to tell them what you need.
Hey!
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. How you doing, Holmes?
Listen, would y'all like to buy tickets for the play tonight, Romeo and Juliet? I'm the old nurse in a fat suit.
I'm sorry. I'm going to miss that, but I got to be in Denver.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll go find other victims.
Yeah. Shut up. Bye, y'all.
I'm going to be
there. Have a good time, thanks.
Well, thank you for coming by to say so long to me. Well, now, you have a safe and successful trip, you hear?
Thank you. And thank you for giving my husband time off to take me to the airport.
Oh, thank him. He pointed out to me last night that he was the one in charge here.
Well,
I don't
because I
know
want you to concentrate on your writing.
He just likes to point that out a lot.
He does.
Oh, hey,
Good
Ned.
morning, Ned.
Hi. Well, I guess we'll let you guys get to work.
Don't leave on my account.
No. I got a plane to catch, and I'm going to say goodbye to
Okay,
Iva.
I love you. You have a safe trip.
Bye.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ned.
Bye-bye.
Well, how were things at home this morning?
Well, Valerie's time alone with Debbie's going fine. They're spending the day shopping, going to have lunch together. We even got theater tickets for tonight, which is something Debbie hasn't done for a long time.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
What we're really waiting for is the day the doctor says she's strong enough to deal with the divorce so we can get on with our lives.
Have you had breakfast?
I was hoping we have breakfast together.
Good.
Have you given any more thought to the title for your book?
Well, you know, one title does keep popping into my mind, but I'm not sure it's right.
Well, what is it?
I'm not sure that it'll go along with the titles in the whole Amber Demore series. I don't
Emma
know.
Snyder, why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Well, all right. What do you think of Journey's End? Hmm?
I think it's absolutely inspired.
Do you?
Journey's End?
Do you
Yeah.
really? Are you serious? I think it might be wonderful. Do you know, I was thinking...
I'll tell you, if you're going to thank me like that, I will help you pack any time.
Well, that was a thank you for many, many things, and I'm sorry I gave you so much grief about that anniversary.
Oh, don't be. I like the compromise. We'll celebrate both dates, but you only get one anniversary present. If that's what you're angling for.
Can I talk to you for 1 minute before we go?
Yeah.
I've been trying to find time to talk to you, and there just hasn't really been any time. I feel guilty that you want to have a baby and that I'm not ready.
Oh, no, let's not get into this
No,
now.
I want you to hear me out. I spoke to Lily about it, and I also talked to Cal about it.
Why are you talking to other people
Because
about
I
this?
needed a man's point of view, and I can be selfish sometimes. Lily, she didn't really have a clue, but Cal, he said that he understands.
And what did he say specifically?
He said that people rush into having children, and he said that if two people are going to bring a child to this earth, that they both should be ready.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Now, I don't pretend that I wish you were ready right now, but until you are, we're going to wait, all right?
Fine.
Good.
Fine. I have to go to the airport.
No. All right.
Kirk,
Yeah?
when you offered the jet for Lily and me, was that a trick to fly us somewhere else so that we wouldn't get Mansfield?
I can't believe you would even think that. Especially since Walsh is going to bag Mansfield fair and square.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet on that, Anderson.
Really? Oh.
That inscription was just another one of her lies. Well, I know the truth too late, Dad.
You can blame me for that, too. Your father wanted you to know months ago. If I had to do it all over again, oh yes, I would have stayed. I would have talked with you. I would have told you.
Tried and convicted in Michigan.
If I never see you again, I want you to know that these past 2 days of just being with you and knowing the son I never knew have been the most precious days of my life. We are family, no matter how much any one of us has tried or may still try to deny it.
Nothing satisfies so many people in so many different ways. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
It's allergy time again. Time for chlortrimeton. Time for the relief millions have turned to all across the country. Chlortrimeton. Independent clinical studies prove chlortrimeton relieves allergy symptoms just as effectively as the leading prescription product. Which means chlortrimeton gives you all the relief of a prescription for your sneezing, watery eyes, for your itchy throat. When it's time for allergies, it's time for chlortrimeton.
Kodak has long brought you the world in all its brilliant colors. Vivid reds, bright greens, deep blues. But what about the countless shades and hues that fall so beautifully in between? Announcing Kodak Gold Plus, the widest spectrum of color Kodak has ever captured on print film. Why trust your memories to anything less? True colors, more colors.
If I don't stop gaining weight, I'll never fit into this new bathing suit by summer.
Try Ultra Slim Fast. Kmart has a low price and it really works.
You sure?
I'm telling you, by summer, that bathing suit will be swimming on you.
These are great prices on Aussie hair care products. I love them. Have you ever sprunch sprayed? I've scald spray gel. I definitely think you would look great sprunched.
I'll sprunch.
first lunch.
Shopping at Kmart makes me feel so up.
That's because the prices are so low.
She's with Gibbs right now. We found her at the bus station where she spent the night. No money, no ID. In fact, she only gave us a first name, Rosanna.
That's typical of the kids that we get out here. And a lot of times the name they do give isn't the real one.
Well, this one's really polite. She didn't give us any trouble about coming out here. In fact, she seemed happy at the chance to get a free meal.
Well, thanks for bringing her.
Sure. Hey, Kira, how you doing?
Great, thank you.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. Good luck, Rosanna.
Well, listen, Gibbs asked me to show the new girl around here, but I gotta be leaving for my summer job soon. But the other kids will show you the ropes.
Thanks, but I won't be here that long.
Okay.
Have a seat, Rosanna. I don't know if Mr. Gibson filled you in, but I'm Mr. Manning, the staff psychologist here.
He did, but I don't need a psychologist.
Well, if you change your mind and decide you want to talk to somebody, I'm here.
Thanks.
I heard you telling Kira you don't plan on being here long. Is there someplace you're headed? Is that why you were at the bus station?
No, I was at the bus station because I didn't have any place to sleep. But I was hoping maybe try and find some work here in Oakdale so I can make enough money to move on.
Well, if you stay here, I might be able to help you do just that. We just started a summer work program.
Oh, really? Well, like, how would I find out about that?
I think there's a bulletin posted in Grand Hall, but Officer Murphy told me that you only brought a small knapsack. So if you need anything, any clothing or toiletries, just let me know and I'll have one of the girls show you where to get them.
Okay, thanks. Is that it?
Just one more thing. It's our policy here at the center not to ask for any more information than you're willing to give. But a lot of times when people your age run away from home, they're so consumed with their own problems that they often don't realize that their family and friends who are very worried about them.
Well, I can promise you nobody's worried about me.
I find that hard to believe.
It's the truth, just the same.
Hey, look who woke up in the nick of time to say hello to his uncle and goodbye to his Aunt Lily.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that Uncle Holden wouldn't leave unless you did.
Well, you got that right.
Well, Uncle Holden will have to drop by and have dinner while Aunt Lily is away so you can play with Aaron.
Sounds good, John. I might take you up on that.
Time.
My mom says I have to go to the airport now. So I guess
Have a safe
All right,
trip.
well,
You're going to be
here you go.
late.
Thank you.
You know, so say goodbye, Lily. See you later.
Okay.
Well, pregnancy seems to agree with your Aunt Lily.
Yeah. Hi, sweetheart.
Nice of Julie to call last night to apologize for getting so excited when you called her.
Yeah, well, she just wants to sit down and talk with us before we tell Holden.
Why?
Why? Because, well, she's afraid what it'll do to Caleb once we tell Holden the truth. I mean, she's afraid that Caleb, well, she's never gotten over her feelings for Caleb.
Yeah. Did you see the way Annie walked out of here last night when she called? Maybe Annie's getting over Julie. What do you think? What do you think?
What again? We have to go to work.
I'm not through with you yet.
Coffee, anyone? I think I'll get some at the yacht club soon.
I'm going to run over, shower, and change, and I'll drive you to work.
We're on our way over to the hospital.
That's great. Why don't you stop by the yacht club for lunch? I'm sure Evan could use your company since I'll be working.
Maybe we will. Excuse me. Oh, hi, Andy.
Hi.
Come on in.
Thanks. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Andy. How nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Ellen, I'm ready to leave if you are.
Oh, yes. Courtney will show you where Evan stacked the rest of the cartons
Okay.
in the garage.
Thanks, Ellen.
Okay.
Have a load of books.
Oh, all right.
I found this in my bookshelf. I guess you loaned it to me last summer.
I'm back. I saw him leave, so I know the coast is clear.
At Hillshire Farm, we spend hours in the smokehouse cooking our light smoked sausage so you can make meals in minutes. The farm-fresh taste of our fully cooked light sausage is giving people a whole new appreciation of fast food. Taste the difference when it comes from Hillshire Farm.
For years, I've been eating this healthy, boring stuff because of...
Eating healthy, Stephanie?
The voice. Well, I've had it. I want taste, indulgence. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats.
But, Steph, frosted mini wheats are good for you.
Pay no attention.
There's whole grain wheat.
There's frosting.
No salt, and they're fat-free, see?
No, I don't see.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Surprise! They're good for you.
Ignore the voice. Enjoy the frosting.
So bogus. This thing looks brand new, and I've been starting halfback all season. But Mom uses Fab Ultra. She says it gets out dirt you see and dirt you don't. Huh? Well, like perspiration and odors. Gross.
With my Fab Ultra, the whole wash looks newer longer.
Newer longer? How lame.
Well, lame is good, right?
Mom, I look like I sit the bench.
Oh, you look so handsome.
I give up.
Fab Ultra helps clothes look newer longer.
Well, wish me luck. I start my new job today. First day waiting tables at the yacht club.
Good luck. Hey, listen, do you know if there's any openings there?
Okay, I thought you weren't sticking around.
Yeah, well, Mr. Manning told me about the summer work program, and I need to make some money before I can move on.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if they're looking for anybody at the club, but, check with Mr. Manning. Move on where? Look, that's cool. Nobody's gonna make you talk about yourself, but just so that you know, okay, there are people, a lot of people who care if you ever want to talk. Gibbs, Mr. Manning, me. I'll check you later, okay?
Hi.
You one of the kids here?
No, my name's Hutch Hutchinson. What's your name?
Rosanna.
Rosanna what?
Just Rosanna.
Nothing. There's nobody up. Carl Eldridge is stuff. Where in the world could Scott be?
I think I know who that is. I'll get him.
Thank you. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Okay, darling. I'm gonna call Barbara. I'll get the door. Jeepers. Oh, hi, Scott.
Good morning.
Come in.
I tried your place. There was no answer. I thought you might be here.
Yeah, I stayed over there. Is, what's the matter? Is something wrong?
No.
Oh. Huh.
No, there's just something I had to tell you.
What? What is that?
I know I told you there's no chance for you and I to have a relationship.
Yeah.
And now that I've been here to Oakdale and gotten a chance to know Tom and Margot better, and you, well, I realize what I might be missing out on. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're still willing, I'll give it a try.
You don't know how long I'm praying for you to say that. Okay, Hazel, thanks for calling.
Yes.
Well, that was Hazel. Something happened to her car, but she'll be here shortly.
Well, thank goodness that you have such an understanding boss.
Yeah, that's true.
I never knew what that word meant until you told me.
Well, I guess Lily's taking off for Denver now.
So.
Yeah.
You know, she and Holden, they seem very, very much together.
Yeah.
I think that their love is going to be able to withstand the truth about this little guy here. I think their love, their marriage, made me better because of it.
I think you're right. I've never seen them so happy and so in love. Yeah.
That's kind of the way I feel about myself. I hope you feel that way, too.
I can't believe you question my motives for loaning you the Walsh jet.
Well, I know how ruthless you can be when it comes to business, Anderson.
Ruthless?
Yeah, no pun intended.
Hey, hold on. We're late. Where's Lily?
She's in the ladies' room. She's pregnant. She's spending a lot of time in there.
All right.
What can I say? So listen, I don't know whether to wish you luck or not as an ex-Walsh exec,
So I guess I'll just say, may the best man win.
No, Holden, you have to say, may the best person win.
Holden, you heard about Lucinda, how she's faring with Kruger?
As a matter of fact, I spoke to her this morning, and she really wouldn't...
Holden.
You okay?
Holden, I gotta get to a phone right away. I gotta call Dr. Samuels.
Why, what's wrong?
Because I'm spotting. I'm so afraid for the baby.
What would happen if Kraft took the great taste of ranch some Parmesan and Romano cheese, a touch of garlic, and mixed it all together? We call it New Kraft Caesar Ranch. You'll call it delicious. New Caesar Ranch, only from Kraft, America's house dressing.
So bright. New Lemon Clorox 2. So bright. The brilliance of lemon in a liquid bleach.
Cherries white are whiter, Kindle's reds are brighter, and Nikki is pretty as a rainbow.
New Lemon Clorox 2. The brilliance of lemon, twice the brightness of any liquid bleach. So colors always look pretty.
Jackie's whites are whiter, but his blues are brighter, and Nikki is pretty as a rainbow.
What should you take now that allergy season is here? Now the name you trust also helps you stand up to your worst allergies with Tylenol Allergy Sinus.
Gas pressure means pain and bloating. And the way doctors see it, your best choice for relief is Mylanta Gas. It has the best medicine for gas.
Hi, I'm Brian Teglin, along with Pluto and Marie Osmond, inviting you to watch the 10th Annual Children's Miracle Network Telethon live from Disneyland.
You'll see stories of real-life heroes, kids who beat impossible odds. So join us May 30th and 31st and help hospitalize kids in your area.
Right here on Channel 3, remember 100% of your donation goes directly to Le Bonheur Children's Medical Center.
Children's Miracle Network, with your help, we can work wonders.
Jenna is on to Harley's charade. Will she figure out her passion for crime is just a scam? Next on Guiding Light.
Handbags by Martinez Valero Limited. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for the Emmy Award-winning As the World Turns.
This is CBS.